This is Cynthia Ortiz. These are the Charles Perry Stalker podcasts. We do the disclaimer. Use allegedly. Nobody's been found guilty in a court of law just yet. Mr. Perry, when you straighten out my reputation that you fucked up, then we'll worry about your little whining about the use of allegedly not being to your satisfaction. Apply the but-for standard, but for Mr. Perry blowing up people's lives and ruining them day after day after day. We wouldn't do these. It's to document his crime. Stalking, hacking, peeping, interference with contracts and commerce with intent to coerce, grand larceny with intent to coerce, butting into family relationships. You shouldn't know my family. There's no fucking way I would take you around my family. When I came here to get away from you, not have a fight, not have a conflict, not be a scandal, not cause a problem, not do anything like that. I came here to get away from that and your drama and your problems and your troublemaking and your ruin. You're sadist. You're disgusting, everybody. I got threatened all fucking night. I think I got 3 hours of sleep last night. So I may also apply the reasonable, prudent, individual standard, and I assert every single one of my constitutional rights. Mr. Perry, you continue to try to talk to me and threaten me, and I've said it over and over. No one asked you what you think. No one cares. We're all tired of hearing it. No one cares. When you talk, here's what I hear. I don't speak stupid. I have, and you clearly have no idea what I'm saying. You're breaking the law, dude. Fuck off. Stalking, peeping, hacking, interference with contracts and commerce or interstate commerce and contracts, coercion, obstruction of justice, destruction of evidence, perjury, fraud upon a all that's crime in all 50 states, bitch. You got an organized crime thing going. I get it. We get it. No one cares. No one cares. You want to break me and starve me into a lie and harass me until I lie for you. It's duly noted for the record. It's duly noted. And whoever it is that says, is she not going to mind me? Is she undermining my authority? Come say that to my face. Get some balls and say it to my face. Do it to my face. Don't say it to everybody in my family. Don't say it behind my back. Don't say it to other people. I'm a female. I'm a girl. You're a dude. I guess. Say it to my fucking face. Please remember, you're the one asking for the recordings. I'm not. We don't make those kind of phone calls. And so because you kept harassing me, we made a joke. If I hit you upside the fucking head with a brick, Mr. Perry, will you become normal? It's a joke. It's in jest. It's a joke. People say it all the fucking time. Forever. It's not just been said once. It's been said over and over and over and over. And here's Mr. Perry. She's threatening me. She's threatening me. Hey, she's threatening me. Nope. Nobody made a threat. That's not to be taken literally. And you don't speak for me. You're a fucktard. I'm the one catching your crime like never been done before. It's not been done before like this. No other victim has a McNamara email or Mike was drugged email, and all of the emails represent a recording. Right? I've said it. I've said I don't know how many times I got to repeat myself. You guys fucking have Alzheimer's. You need to be in a special needs facility. We don't forget it. We say it once and we remember. And we don't get rid of recordings. We keep them. They don't vanish into thin air. So your little thing of let's just wait till the dust settles and try again. Never mind that now we got not one recording, but 2, 3, 4, 50, 100 of the same fucking thing. Repeat. So no other victim has a Fabian puzzle. No other victim has, your code words, Muffin Man and shit. We have that. When Charles pesters me, when he peeps on me, he's a peeping Tom. He didn't have a real love life. He's got a daydream. He's like guys watching Kardashian or little girls watching Frozen, pretending that's their life. There's nothing real about it. I don't feel anything for you but disgust. You disgust me. You make all my skin crawl. We're hearing it a lot. He makes the fucking hair on the back of my neck stand on end when he walks in the room. All of them do. Him and David and all of them. They're gross. These fuckers are creepy. How might we help to get rid of this? Put them in jail. We don't want to deal with this anymore. We don't want to watch Cynthia suffer and have no money and no food. This chick is smart. There's no excuse for this girl being broke. They're taking her money. Grand larceny with intent to coerce. You threatened it, then you carried it out. And now everybody's going, wow, here's the thing. Now we know they killed Lucky and framed Mike. Why would they do that if they didn't they're not trying to make her lie? If she was lying already, they don't need to force her into a lie. You only need to force someone to lie if they're telling the truth. 4 court cases, I'm not there. You went in, you played Candyland by yourself, and then jumped up and said, I win. You guys act like you're fucking mental 3. Literally. It's very irritating to have to deal with it. So we don't speak stupid, so I have no idea what the hell you guys... I don't get it. We don't get it. Nobody does. Who does the same fucking thing every fucking day, gets the same results for 12 years? Not one date, and you don't have a cover-up. Your crime's not been this uncovered. No one has your code words. We have them. You're looking for the actual recordings. We want the actual recordings so we can destroy them. Did you get any offers? No. You know what happened? We found out you were trying to do that. And we got your code words. And that happened because you took my house and I'm broke. You fucked it with my Dasher app. I got like 20 orders I can't do, and you know I can't do it because that's why you did that on purpose. Grand larceny with intent to coerce. We're going to starve her into a lie. She won't mind me. Listen, we're not on Noah's Ark. The Civil War ended slavery. Does Lubbock know that? Lubbock, I think they don't know. And as to my son, why are you talking to my son? I never would have taken my kids around you. I never would have taken my family around you. There's no fucking way. You helped yourself to things that don't belong to you. So Triston's mad that I told everybody that he filed an affidavit that was false. It was a false claim, and he knew it. My son was 14 when he did that. There's no question he had undue influence on him. However, here's the thing. When I went to pick up my son, I could have had my parents arrested right there. I was asked if I wanted that, and I said, I'm worried that if I do that, it's going to cause my son to do something he will forever regret. I'm not here to instigate something. I'm here to try to get my kid, and let's get this resolved. My son was so cruel to me that the deputy there, a male deputy there, was crying. He literally broke down in tears. You don't know what you're doing, kid. You have no idea what you're doing. You got one mom. One. And your grandparents are doing something wrong. And you're going along with it, and I don't understand that. He was getting choked up. He had to walk off. That's how mean my son was being to me. I don't know. My other son has begged me to, Mom, just take the high road and apologize. And I'm like, nope, I'm not an enabler. I taught my son right from wrong. I taught my son, you act like a grown-ass man. When you make a mistake, you take responsibility, you apologize, you learn from it, and you move on. You don't beat yourself up over it. Once you apologize, everybody moves on to the next thing. You'll learn from it. Life is lessons and tests. It's part of that. But you can't learn from it if you don't own that. You fuck up. You admit you fucked up. And I'm not going to enable that kid. He was taught right all his life. I'm sorry, Mr. Perry. You butt in and you have fucked up my child. I'm not happy about it. Do you see us going over to your son Matthew and teaching him how to gaslight you? Jesus. What in the hell is the matter with you? That's not how you get women to like you. That's why you're all alone. That's why you're told on. Because you're hideous. No one fucks with your family. So why are you fucking with mine? Is it working for you? No woman is in love with you. You're a rejected fail. Everybody's sick and tired of you. We can't get this shit in fast enough. It is insane. Everybody hates your guts for what you're doing. My family got along very well. Once in a while, we'd have a thing. We'd get over the thing. We all got along great. Until you came in, and you fucked it up, and you used Lynn and Kathy, and they're grown-ass people, they let you. And Triston, and you made it cause the family blow up, and now it's all split. We're not happy about it. You don't have that right. You butt out of my family, bitch. We don't go to your kid. We don't have Matthew in a little meeting. Here, Matthew, say this to your dad and gaslight him. No one does that. You're not having a loss. I am. You're interfering with significant relationships. Fuck off. Fuck that. Fuck off. This right here is the law. You interfere with a child custody agreement, you go to jail in New Mexico. That night, I went to get my son. I had the custody agreement. I handed it to the police. They asked me, do you want us to arrest him? They walked in to Lynn and Kathy's house. There was actually a play gun sitting on the table. They took Lynn down on the ground. He was down. Boom, just like that. Until they determined it was a play gun and not real. That happened in front of my aunts. 2 of my aunts. Right in front of them. My mother gets into court and whines and cries about, oh, they were so mean to Lynn. My God, Lynn was a police officer. Lynn knows good. You don't do that. Lynn knows you don't do that. You don't have a play gun around and expect not to be taken to the ground. You're going to get taken to the ground. It's them or you. It's not going to be them. They're going home to their families. You're breaking the law. You're interfering with a custody agreement, and you could have gone to jail had I said, yeah, go ahead and put him in jail. I chose not to. I didn't want to inflame the situation. I was trying to resolve it peacefully for my kid's sake. As an example to my child, this is what we do. We try to resolve it without it becoming a big thing. I shouldn't even have had to call the police to go get my kid, should I? Jesus. When I say that, Jesus, I'm not saying that as a curse word. I'm saying that as a dear Lord Jesus, what in the hell? These are all people that say they're Christians. They did this in front of my son. Here's how we defy the law. You defy the police. Lynn was a cop. He knew better than to have what appeared to be a weapon right next to him. So he should have had a reasonable expectation. They're going to take him to the ground. They're putting him down until they determine it's not a real one. And that's exactly what happened. He should have known. He was a police. What the fuck was he thinking? And then they cry and want, oh, this is what they did to us. Yeah, you had that coming. You knew better. They weren't trying to hurt you. They went in to ask you a question. Why are you doing this? You're interfering with a custody agreement. We got it here. I brought it. Who the hell do you think you are? And then they come out and they tell Triston, your grandparents have no legal right to shit. They can't take you to the doctor. They can't do anything. They have no legal right to anything. Your mom could have them put in jail right now. And you're going to go with her. And if you don't go with her, you can go downtown to the detention center. If you would like that, better. And my son threw a fit and, oh, poor me, and oh, whine. My son was disobeying me, disobeying the law. He was about to go to jail. I did something to intervene on his behalf so that I didn't have to go bail him out of jail. And he continued on the road he was on. That's what would have happened. I loved my kid. I didn't want that to happen to him. So I took action to put a stop to it. Why wouldn't I? And for that, my parents decided they wanted child support money. That's all that was about. They wanted child support money. They didn't get it. They never got it. You want to know why? The back owed child support was mine. It didn't belong to them at any point. They asked me, how much money did you get? I mean, why the hell did you even ask me that? What business is it of yours? Then they have him try to get me to take Brandon back to court, thinking he's got millions, and I'm just getting screwed. And by the way, we've got a plan to take custody of your kid. It's better if you take care of the money situation and get it increased now so we don't have to do that. You go to court. You could tell the judge, Brandon makes a whole lot more money than he said. I want all of my part. And then the second you do that, we'll get your kid away from you so we can have that money. That was their plan. That's why they had Triston tell me, my dad's got millions. Why didn't you get more money? They had him do that. They coerced a child to fucking try to do a con game here. Is what they did. And I'm like, nope. They missed. Nope. I know exactly how much money he made. We're fine. We don't have. Nope. Stop butting in. Me and Brandon are good. Butt out. So then it's time for Triston to come home. He's doing a whole lot better. He's made a lot of improvements. And I buy him a plane ticket, and they go in and file for custody. And he files an affidavit. I'm scared of my mom. Well, you could put me in a coma, son, and you knew that. So when that lie got caught, they changed the story up. This was illegal. I could have had him thrown in jail. Triston, nobody owes you an apology, buddy. Take responsibility for what you did. Now, I get that you met your wife and all, and I'm happy, and I think God he brings good out of bad. I believe that to be true, and I believe that's what that was. There's no question. But now you're a grown-ass man. Act like one. You need to do the right thing and apologize. And that's nothing really else is expected. But I'm not going to apologize to you. I'm not going to enable. That's not who I am, and you know better. You don't get to be pissed. You don't get to be pissed. Charles Perry's about to go to prison. There's things called conspiracy to commit a crime. And I'm telling all of you, you want to be in that situation, you do. You do what you do. I can't help you anymore. I told Lynn and Kathy long ago, lawyer up and do not talk to those guys again. Lawyer up. Don't talk to Charles, Dave, Josh, Joe, Matt, or any of those people ever again. And I don't owe them anything else, do I? I didn't even have to tell them that, did I? So, no one has a little meeting, Mr. Perry, with your family and tells them to gaslight you. You didn't lose your house. You don't have anybody hitting your car over and over. You've had my car hit 5 times in 3 years. You're asking about where the title is. You're asking how much money does she have? How's she going to get to the bank? Where's her money? Which bank is it in? Which account is it in? We've heard it. You're recorded all the fucking time. Triston's pissed. Triston can be pissed. Let him be pissed. Guess what? So are we. Interfering with a child custody agreement, Triston, could have had your grandparents thrown in jail had I said it. And that female deputy said that to you. She said, it is her choice to not press charges and leave you here. You need to chill and go home after you've calmed down. It's her choice. It's her decision, not yours and not your grandparents. And her choice is to not inflame the situation, let you calm down, and then you go home. Your grandparents are breaking the laws in a whole lot of ways. Not just, Charles, I want for you to shut up. You're a whack job. There is nothing you have to say that I want to hear. Nothing. I've made it very clear I'm sick and tired of hearing from you. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Nothing you have to say I want to hear. You have really made everybody mad. It is not hard to get any information. I don't want a fucking thing to do with you. Nothing. We're sick and tired of this. You're being stopped when you're told on. Triston, the deputy said, I used to work for CYFD, and that place that your parents have needs to be shut down. This kind of thing is bullshit. And I'm going to request an investigation. And there was one. Actually, you know what? As it turns out, what she was concerned about was the girls' center. Because what she saw you do. And then months later, the boys' center gets closed down on a whole different thing. Golly. Come on, Triston. Nobody owes you an apology, buddy. You owe us an apology. You broke the law. You're 14, and you're coerced to some extent. The other thing is, I did teach you right from wrong. I taught you. You know better. You fucking know better. So, you need to act like the man I taught you to be. I'm very proud of your job. I'm very proud of you and your wife. I'm very happy that God brought a lot of good things out of it. I think you deserve good things. And I hope you learn from your mistakes. All of it is part of life. It's part of life. There's a thing that we do. We don't badmouth people. That doesn't mean we don't address problems. We do address problems. We address them head on. And that's another thing I've taught you all your life. You can't fix a problem if you don't talk about it. This is that. But other than that, ask your brother. I don't call your brother and spend hours on the phone bad-mouthing you. If your name comes up, he brings it up. I don't bring your name up. I need you to apologize, Triston, and just take the high road. Nope. That is not my way, and you know that. I'm not going to enable, hurtful behavior. I'm not. Apologize. To me, you're the one doing the hurtful behavior. You disobeyed the law, and you disobeyed me. Charles, no one's threatening you. There was a joke made. A lot of people make the jokes. I've said it over and over and over. Nobody speaks to my intent but me. No one. Absolutely not. I said, this is not meant to be taken literally. It's sarcasm. It's snark. I'm a very snarky, sarcastic person. Everybody that knows me knows that. Everybody that gets me didn't mean that literally. Your guy, Jordan Berry, your campaign guy, posted something at some point, or told me I can't remember where I heard him say it. I believe it was on Facebook. Senator something just bitch slapped Senator whoever, and everybody knew he didn't mean it literally. Charles, you're a dumb fuck. You know that? It's embarrassing. Everybody knew that Senator Whistlebritches did not literally bitch slap Senator What's-His-Butt. Everybody knew it was metaphor. Nobody thought, oh gosh, we've got violence breaking out in the house in Austin. Nobody thought that. Nobody thought when Jason Moore made a joke, I'd like to high-five that guy in the face with a chair. Charles, stop contacting me. Get the fuck out of everything. Get out. Stop commenting. Shut up. Shut the hell up. No one wants to help you. Least of all me. Stop. He's like typing it. Is it Jason? As soon as I said Jason Moore, is it Jason? Oh my God. He's looking for the leaks. Is it Jason? You're looking for the leaks. No one's going to help you with that. No one's going to help you with that. Stop asking me. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. No one cares about you. Everybody wants you to stop. Shut up. Please shut up. Is it Jason? Who's my leaks? All the time. Never ask. Here's what I want. I want my privacy back. Get out. That's what everybody's upset about. Not who your leaks are. Who your leaks are doesn't matter to anybody but you. And if you weren't a sadist sociopath with zero empathy, you wouldn't even ask me that. And how dare you? No one owes you that information. You're not going to get it. So, Jason Moore's like, I'm going to high-five that guy in the face with a chair or something, or a brick or something. I can't even remember now what he said. Everybody laughed. Everybody knew he was kidding. Nobody thought that Jason Moore is going to actually get a brick and go high-five the guy. Everybody knew he's making a joke. And so was I. And fuck you that you're stupid and don't get that. Oh my God. It's like dealing with a mental veggie. So I don't speak your little fucktard. Oh, that's hogwash. Oh, is she not going to mind me? She questioning my authority. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're the one getting told on. You're the one that's asking about who your leaks are. We don't have leaks. We're also not holding a bunch of meetings with your family and all your friends and teaching them how to gaslight you. When you do that, you create a bunch of leaks. It's like herding cats. And your crime's not been caught ever like it has now. When you fuck with me, when you invade my privacy, when you cause a problem for me, when you butt into shit that doesn't concern you, when you stalk and peep and hack and take my money and interfere with contracts and commerce and relationships, guess what happens? You piss off all the wrong people, and then we find out what your code words are, and we find out, oh gosh, they toss Mike Sell every time Cynthia catches him. We always know when she's caught him again. Here they come. They want Mike Sell tossed. Golly. I don't really know what else to say, Mr. Perry. Fucktard. I don't speak I don't speak that stupid fucktard language. I don't speak it. Don't want to. I don't want to. And you clearly have no idea what I'm saying. So I guess we're at an impasse. But I'll tell you what, you pissed us off again today. You pissed us off again today. So we found out Triston's pissed. Whatever. Triston needs to grow up and act like the man I taught him to be. Responsible. Own your fucking mistakes. This right here is the law, Triston. And your grandparents broke it, and they could have been in jail had I made that decision. On the child support, we did contact somebody who got in touch with Keith Quigley, who was, I guess, is an FBI agent for Lubbock, in the Lubbock office. Somebody told me that he sting-upped me. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't care. But somebody told me Keith went into that club and asked her some questions that weren't pre-rehearsed, and she, boom, got it. So it's not that somebody's telling her what to say. She can do it. She knows what she's doing. Somebody taught her how to do that. And how to be, have her mindset the way she has it and not break. She's under a lot of duress. You don't think it's duress that you're fucking with my family all the time? You don't think it causes duress that you're trying to make me starve her into a lie? We gotta get her to mind us because we're a bunch of hillbillies. I don't speak hillbilly either. Jesus, I don't speak stupid. I don't speak hillbilly. I don't speak, we're back on that, we get in our covered wagons and the women mind us. We gotta get them a burqa. You fucking might as well just go to Iran. Get out of here. We don't act like that now. We don't treat women bad now. Who the fuck do you think you are, Charles? Get your doll. Everybody's sick of you and your doll. Shove the doll up your ass and leave it there. Everybody, you and your little fucking doll and your unicorns and your little, I'm a little princess. Everybody feels sorry for me. I don't get it. I really don't. I fucking don't get it. But that's why you're by yourself, and that's why you're told on, and you're pissing everybody off. You're really pissing everybody off. When you take my money, when you invade my privacy, when you cause a problem or drama for me, you guys start threatening me. She gonna go get her storage unit. Yeah, we heard that recording. Triston's furious. Triston doesn't get to be furious. Triston needs to recognize, here's what I fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. Because what you did, very nearly got your grandparents arrested. Had it not been my decision not to, they would have been, Triston. No, they're not victims. Nor are you. Nor is Princess Prissy Pants. There's no threat to you, Charles. It was a joke. It was a fucking joke, bitch. You gotta understand sarcasm. I don't speak stupid. You gotta get an interpreter, a nurse, or something. I'm not a special ed teacher. And I don't speak your blah, 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 blah. I don't speak that. I speak normal. People who are normal, intelligent, reasonable, prudent individuals. You don't go around fucking up everybody else's life. Yep. That's not my thing. That is not my thing at all. And nobody sits your kids down and your family and has a little meeting. Here's how we gaslight. Nobody does that to you. You didn't lose your house. You didn't lose your car. There's no injury. You are no different than Bill Clinton, Harvey Weinstein, Roger Ailes. You're just as, Roger Ailes, from what I'm seeing in the movie Bombshell, was a creepy motherfucker. Creepy motherfucker. And these guys were power men. These guys are like New York, Washington, D.C. Your little podunk Texas over here. What makes you think you'd get away with it if they didn't? I mean, what planet are you on? No one's going to tell you who your leaks are. No one cares about what you think. We're sick of you. Understand the words. We're sick of you. We're sick of the suffering and the cruelty. We're sick of you butting in. When you do things that are illegal, what that means, sir, is typically people don't like it when you do that, and when you keep doing it, they're not going to like you. And nobody likes you. Nobody cares what you think. You're not asked. No one asked you. We're sick of it. Shut up. Please, shut up. Please, will you shut the fuck up? We are so tired of hearing about you and your little dolly, and I need a lie. We're tired of it, Princess Prissy Pants. Man up. Everybody gets rejected. Everybody moves on. Why can't you? You have Huntington's disease. You need to deal with it. When reality, get real. All of you. Look at what's happening. You don't get the lie. You get told on. Because everybody's sick of y'all. Causing hardship. And loss, David. Nobody's going to mind you, whoever the fuck you are. Come say that to my face. Say that to the Supreme Court justices who are women. Say it to them. Say it to their face, sir. Go away. Just fucking go away. Leave my family alone. Leave them alone. You've done enough damage. You've done enough damage. We used to have family Christmases. All of us got together. The same room. Guess what? Now it's all split off. Thanks for that. Wasn't your place to do that, was it? You're not entitled to ruin my family or talk to my family or endanger my family. Perry, get out of my phone. Get the fuck out of my phone. Nobody does that to you and your family. Stay the fuck away from my family, bitch. No one's caught your crime more than we have. Look back on history from the McNamara email 7 years ago, every day until right now this morning, where I hear y'all talking about in a recording or a live feed, whatever it is they have today. Triston's mad. Well, Triston needs to grow up. Triston needs to take responsibility for his part. And everybody else, please look at the conspiracy to commit whatever. And just, that's not a threat. What I'm saying is, there's only so much I can do to help you. I get that everybody's threatened and coerced. We get it. But there comes a point where you need to pick up the phone and tell me he's threatening us. He threatened to send the EPA to shut us down if we didn't help him. And don't help him. Stop helping him. So, we got leaks anyway. What difference does it make? I don't think it matters. Does it at this point? At this point, it doesn't matter. It's not covered up. It's not covered up. So, quit fucking trying to hide something we all know about. We know. I'm talking about it now. We don't have meetings with his family, trying to blow his family up and have them all gaslight him. He needs to be in a nursing home. He's a whack job. He needs to be badly in a special needs facility of some sort. Nursing home or mental hospital, something. Charles, I don't speak stupid, dude. Fuck off. Everyone's sick of hearing you talk. Shut up. Charles, no one's going to help you. You need to shut up. Take the social feedback of disapproval when you get told on. That's because you're making people mad, hurting me and Mike. You're hurting Mike. I'm pissed. I want him out of jail, and I mean that. I'm not kidding. We're going to get him out of jail. But, we'll do it, and if we have to do it, you're not going to like how we do it. Or you do it. But you're going to make it right this time. You're not getting away with it this time. I told you wouldn't 5 years ago, didn't I? You're not getting away with it this time, bitch. You're a sick, deeply deranged, disturbed, fucked up criminal. And you've fucked up a lot of people's lives, and you're not going to do it this time. We're putting a stop to your suffering, the suffering you're causing. We're stopping it. That's what we do. My granddad taught me that all my life. Relieve suffering caused by crime. Tell the victims you're safe now. I'm not a cop, but I'm something. I'm doing stuff you have not seen before. So, I'm sorry, I got ADD, so I forget. I jump all over the place. So, I guess Keith Quigley said that in order for us to get press charges against Lynn and Kathy with the federal, you committed fraud intending to take my money. You went into a court, you presented a perjured statement, you knew it was perjured, you did it anyway. When I pointed out the facts, you changed your story, and drunk lady Judge Walker, who fucking, she's drunk, arrested on DUI now, she's not a judge anymore. She's a little, was she drinking on the bench? I mean, now what was my ruling all fucked up because she's sitting there drunk? Yeah, okay. She should have right then thrown the whole thing out. So you went into court. You knowingly gave misinformation, perjured statements. You knew it. You coerced my kid, a minor child, to do the same thing. And so, Charles, don't accuse other people of doing what you do. That has been noticed. That's noticed. Everybody's noticing it. Stop. Just stop, bitch. Just stop. Take the disapproval feedback. Just stop. So, we're not looking for who told on us. We're not looking for leaks. We're not asking those kind of questions. We're not making phone calls. Do you have any of the actual recordings we can buy and destroy? We're not making those kind of phone calls. You are. Jesus. Okay, so Keith Quigley, FBI Keith, he says it's got to be $100,000. So I tell Brandon, don't pay another fucking dime of child support to them, because once it's $100,000, they go to jail. So you don't have to pay shit. Don't pay shit. That's why they did this, to get your money. It was, it was a whole planned out thing, and here's why I think that. They wanted me to take you back to court, thinking you made more money, and I just got gypped. That you fucked me over. Okay, they misread an article. They were reading what the club was worth, not your net worth. So, the whole thing was about getting your money. And I lost my ass fighting them in court. Don't give them a fucking dime. The second it's $100,000, they go to jail. I'm gonna file charges. We're not gonna put up with that. This is a kid they're using as a pawn to get money. Why would you do that to my child? Jesus. Ugh. And then he thinks I owe him an apology. Really? Wow. Okay. What you have no idea what you put your brother through. You should have seen him. It was bad. I will say this. Again, going back to God will find a way to make something good come from that. My youngest son, the older son, Triston's 4 years older than him. So Triston does everything for him. And as Dennis is trying to learn, even like dialing a telephone, Dennis is trying to learn how to dial a telephone, and he did it a little too slow for Triston's taste, so he grabs it out of his hand and does it for him. Well, that was like that with everything. Once Triston's not there anymore to do that for Dennis, Dennis had to learn things by himself, and he developed some very strong leadership skills in being able to being like an only child. And I'm very proud of him for that. So, again, something good came from that. I think that if Triston had been there always, Dennis wouldn't know how to learn how to do a fucking thing by himself. So once Triston wasn't there and around to get impatient with him and just start doing it for him, Dennis had to figure it out himself. So he became very independent. He became very leadership. He developed leadership qualities, and I'm very proud of him. He could have used it as an excuse to fail, like Charles does. Woe was me. Somebody done me wrong song. Now I'm going to go become a, serial killer, cop killer, rape women and children. Because everybody owes me. Somebody did me wrong. Now everybody owes me something. He didn't do that, Charles. I sat my kids down a long time ago before Triston left, and I said, we have a choice. We can be victims or victors. I'm not going to be a victim. I would hope you would decide that same thing, but every person has control over one fucking thing. How you see things, what you think, the thoughts in your head, and how you respond to what happens to you. You can't always respond to what happens to you, but you can't always control what happens to you. You can absolutely control how you respond to it. Okay, look how I've responded to this. I have fucked up your crime like nobody else you sick son of a bitch. And nobody cares what you think. We're sick and tired of hearing what you think. The more you talk, the more we get, because everybody wants you to shut up and go away. Take the social feedback of disapproval when you're told on. They're tired of watching me suffer. They're tired of Mike suffering. They're tired of your other victims suffering. It isn't hard to get information. And who told? I'm not even told that, and I've said that, Alzheimer's. Write it down and put it on a sticky note on that computer. You sit and watch a life you can never have. You'll never have it. You are pathetic. I'm embarrassed for you. I'm embarrassed for you, and I'm embarrassed by you. You got to leave me alone. I don't want you. I don't like you. I'm not impressed with you. I'm disgusted with you. I'm disgusted. Everybody's disturbed by what you're doing to me and my family. The wrong people. You pissed off the wrong people this time. If I'm in politics all my life, my granddad was the power. In the town where I grew up, he was an elected official, the police chief, Charles. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Fucking with somebody like me. Yeah, I have no idea. Over and over you're told on and you're caught and you're told on. You got the Fabian puzzle. We got your code words and on and right to your face. I'm showing you. This is what we can do. This is what we can do. This is what we can do. You're fucked. You are fucked. You stepped in it on this one. And you're just like, and I'm like, what the fuck does that? I don't speak stupid. I don't even understand you. And I can tell you don't understand me. I don't speak stupid. Get a fucking life and get out of mine. Get out of mine. Stay the hell away from my family. Triston, clearly you hear these or you wouldn't be all pissed off. I taught you to take responsibility for your mistakes. I think that God brought some good things out of what you did. He does that. I'm glad you have a great wife. I'm very happy for you. If you and I have lunch today, it'd be perfectly normal. Like pick up where we left off. Nothing happened. Just like it was when we talked with Bob Galligan. He was shocked. He said, I was shocked because all I heard from your parents was that your son hated your guts. Most of the time, if that's true, in my office, when we have a conversation, a counseling session where mom and dad are brought in, or, the estranged parent, I have to promote the conversation. Everybody's quiet. They won't talk to each other. I had to make y'all stop talking. Y'all sounded like you were having a great time. It was actually hard for me to end the conversation. And it was nothing like what your mom said. Yep, that's what happens when people are full of shit. Oh, that's hogwash. Say that to my face. Say it to my face. Next time you say, oh, that's hogwash, don't say it to the guys you're saying it to. Say it to my fucking face. God, you guys have no balls. Cowards, pussies. It's embarrassing. Really embarrassing. And you have no grasp on reality either. So I don't sit around and have animosity against you, Triston. I really don't. I will talk about a problem. You can't fix the problem if you won't talk about it. But ask Dennis. I don't call him and cry and whine about, oh, poor me, Triston this and Triston that. It's not happening. It's not the kind of conversation I have. I don't care. What's in the past is in the past. But you don't get to be furious. You don't get to. You fucked some things up, and you shouldn't have done that. And you caused problems that affected other people, and you owe those people an apology. Grandparents for sure do. Absolutely do. I could have had him thrown in jail for that right there. It is illegal. It's a felony, Triston. It is a fucking felony to interfere with child custody. It is a fucking felony, Triston. Look at that. I highlighted it. It's a felony. That night could have gone down in an entirely different way had I made the choice to do that. I made the choice to try to bring peace. Your grandparents fucked me over anyway. And that's fine. Because at the end of the day, we all, Mother Teresa, build it. They'll tear it down. Build it anyway. Because at the end of the day, it's not between you and them. It's between you and God. Here's a challenge, Cynthia. What are you going to do with it? I did what I did with it. That's it. End of it. That's period. I did what I did with it. I always do. Charles, you're going to jail. We're all tired of having to deal with you. When you're in jail, there is no more computer jam-ups. There are no gaslighting meetings. There is no more theft and robbery. There's no more financial problems. I won't be broke again, bitch. And I don't have to lie. I don't have to lie. You're the one calling around trying to find the recordings of you. Trying to kill me. A couple of times trying to fucking kill me. I think we found a hitman that could kill her and it won't be linked to us. You can tell when she's catching him. When she's catching him, they want Mike's cell tossed. We can tell when the heat's on them. All of a sudden, you got to toss Mike's cell and see if you find something. Yep, she caught him again. We think that is hysterical. Oh my God, that's funny. So, Triston, I taught you how to be a man, so be a man. Whenever you're not, you were coerced, there's no question, you're a minor child. But at the same time, I taught you how to be a man. So your dad didn't have to pay child support because he paid it. Lenny Cathy would have gone to jail. Because we chose not to put him in jail for this. But I'll tell you what, they took that money, they would have gone to jail. They would have gone. We weren't going to put up with that. They already took Granny's money that she left me. They already stole that money. And they stole the child support too. How do I end up with these people that like stealing my money? Successful people tend to attract that kind of crap. How can we make her fail? Instead of just going out and being successful on your own, how can we make her fail? We can't keep up. How can we make her fail? I know that my granddad was deeply disappointed in Lynn's substance abuse problems and had hoped he had straightened it out. And I'm his daughter. Why would I not hope the same thing? Why would I not hope the same thing? I guess he got rid of the drinking but didn't get rid of the behavior. And that happens sometimes. Again, I didn't let it make me better. I didn't become a drug addict. You see me drinking, using him as an excuse to fail? You can make a choice. That's the only thing we control. That's it. We have no control over anything else in this life. Can't control what other people do. Can't control what they do to you. But you can absolutely find a way to make a good situation, a bad situation good. That's it. That's always my choice. What good can we find in this? What good can we do with it? Who can we help with this? What suffering can we relieve with it? That's all I think about. Everybody knows it. Right now, Mike Neely is always on my mind. How can we get him out of jail and end his suffering? He was a good cop, or he wouldn't be where he is. He was about to put you in jail, wasn't he, Charles? No one cares what you think, bitch. We care here's who's here we care. We care about the Miller kids. We care about how my family thinks and how they feel. I'm not happy with what you've put them through. I didn't take you around. Listen, I will say this to my family. I didn't take him over to introduce him to you, did I? There's a reason for that. I never once brought Charles Perry or Dave Robertson or any of those weird guys over to your house and said, I'm introducing you to to my family. And there's a reason for that. And the second he stepped on your property, you should have thrown him off and told me what he did. When somebody comes to you and says, we're going to do blah, 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 or, don't tell her we were here. Don't tell her. That should have been a flag. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Because if it was okay with her, they wouldn't care if we talked to her about it. And they're all very upset if we, sign an NDA. The NDA, Mr. Perry, as far as we're concerned, is evidence of witness tampering. It's not worth the paper it's written on. It's not. It is not worth the shit. Because you're committing, this is not, this is not a matter of, I've got some trade secrets I don't want anyone to know about. This is, I committed a very serious crime. And I don't want you to tell on me. So sign a piece of paper saying you won't tell on me. Not worth the paper it's written on. It is evidence of witness tampering. You can't prevent somebody from testifying against you. You can't do it. It's funny the things you guys think of. We're like, we don't speak stupid. We don't understand you. We don't speak your, and you can't keep up with us, that's for sure.
You're filming my father and my fucking sister. How does this make you feel?
Both of it. Taking pictures. Look at this. This is a stalker. This is a stalker, Charles. I got pictures of you. Yep, well, the allegations are stalking. Get the fuck away from me. How about that? Everybody gets rejected. Everybody else moves on. Why can't you? Then here come the threats. I'm going to get you. That's what he says. And fucking with my family. Stay the fuck away from my family. My son is pissed. My son shouldn't know a fucking thing about this. The only reason he does is you're talking to him and I told you not to. Nobody goes and takes your family and your kids and has a little, here's how we gaslight meeting. And I think everybody's had about enough of those. Everybody's had enough of you. We care about the victims of your crime and what they think. Certainly not what you think. We have had your delusions and your bizarro shoved down our throats until we're throwing up on it. We're all tired of hearing it. You and your doll need a lie. Golly. Fuck off. Fuck the hell off.
Put all those scratches on your arm. You want to see the
scratches?
I got scratches. I can show you the pictures right now.
No, I want you to leave my family fucking alone.
Keep hanging outside of there. Hit the road. Dude, I promise you, you're gonna get yours and you're gonna get it.
Fuck. You can bring whoever the fuck you want.
That's okay. You're gonna
Is that a threat?
Army. I don't give a fuck.
This make you feel? Huh? You're filming my father and my fucking sister. How does this make you
Is
feel?
that the one that put all those scratches on your arm? You want to see the
scratches?
I got scratches. I can show you the pictures right now.
No, I want you to leave my family fucking alone.
Keep hanging outside of there.
Hit the road. Dude, I promise you.
Leave me alone. I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, Unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her, and you need to leave her alone. And this is Bacon.
Alright, so, Charles, shut up. Listen to the words I'm saying, sir. I'm tired of hearing you talk. Shut up. No one cares what you think. You weren't asked. You've been asked to shut up and get out of my life and never bother me again. Shut up. I'm tired of hearing it. We're all tired of you and your doll need a lie. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Do not contact me again. When you invade my privacy, when you take my money, when you cause jam-ups and problems and drama and hardship and loss and harass and threaten and bother and pester and bother and pester, and you gotta say what you think and you gotta say what you feel. You gotta what? Oh my God. Shove it up your ass and get away from me. Shut the fuck up and get away from me. I don't want to hear it. We're all sick and tired of hearing it. Everybody's tired of hearing you talk. Shut up. Shut up. No one cares. We don't care. No one asked you. We didn't ask you. We don't care. We want for you to shut up and get away from me. Stay away from me. Stay away from my family. Fuck off. Fuck the hell off. And when you don't, we get more. Because you piss off all the wrong people. Yeah, you're pissing off all the wrong people. Now, I don't know if this thing I heard about, I think we have not confirmed whether or not Keith Quigley came into my work to sting up me to kind of see what I could do. I think there was some questions on, is she being told what to say? Or is she really that good at it? And he said, we had some kind of pre-worked out conversation, and I did some other stuff on a whim, and she kept right up with me. So it looks to me like she knows how to do it herself. There's not time when you say something to her for someone else to have heard it and then decided what to say, tell her, and then she responds. I can sting up the fuck out of anybody. I don't know if that was him or not, if that's true or not. Someone told us that. I don't think we've confirmed it yet. I don't think we care. Here's the thing. I can sting up the fuck out of anybody. Charles, I was sent to Lubbock for a reason. We want your crime shut down. You've hurt a lot of people, and we're tired of it. Everybody's sick of that. No one cares about your lie. No one cares. Why do you think they would? It speaks to your sick, fucked up, delusional mind that you think we care what you think. Why would we? Read the social feedback, deviant. Read the social feedback of disapproval, deviant. Every time you're told on, it's cause and effect. People don't like your crime. Stop. Everybody wants you to shut up and go away and stop it. And if you can't tell that by now, you fucking need a butterfly net. Everybody's sick of you. We don't want to hear it. Don't do another gaslighting me. Get our family together and tell them what they're supposed to say. And what I hear is, stupid. I don't understand stupid. I don't know how to speak it. Get me an interpreter. I'm not a special ed teacher. I'm gifted. Everybody has strengths and weaknesses. I have no patience for stupid. I don't. I'm not a special ed teacher. I'm not a nurse. I don't have finger paints and puppets and crayons and all that shit. But I can fucking catch a bad guy in my sleep. I can outthink you. And no one's done what I've done. And you act like you have no idea what's happening. And no idea what those words mean. And I'm embarrassed for you and by you. Stay the hell away from my family. Triston, I love you with all my heart, son. I do. You made some decisions that hurt a whole lot of people in our family. And I hope that at some point that you'll do what I taught you to do all your life. You make a mistake, own it. Apologize, and put it in the past to move on. Don't beat yourself up about it. Your brother suffered horribly. You have no idea. He won't tell you about it. He won't. I promise you, Dennis isn't a whiner either. He will not talk to you about it. I'm telling you. You put him through hell. It hurt him deep. And you did not have that right. It is illegal to interfere with a child custody agreement. I could have had your grandparents arrested. Boom, right there on the spot. And I did not. They took my money from Granny. She left me that money. They didn't have the right to do that. Then they tried to take your child support. I'm glad I'm so successful. Everybody feels the need to try to make me fail. I think that is hysterical. And Lynn, I promise you, my granddad is extremely proud of me right now, and not so much of you. And you know what? That matters to me more than money. So you couldn't give me a bigger compliment than you need to feel. Than you feel like you need to make me fail. I'm sorry for you that you feel that way. And when I was in Manford, everybody was telling me your dad wants to talk to you. He's dying. Okay, why? Well, he's dying. Okay, well, he's dying. So he can feel better. That before he dies, he said whatever. Yeah, no, it's still about him. It's still about you, Lynn. When it would be about, I made a mistake and I failed you as a dad and I abandoned you and I shouldn't have, and I sucked at being a father, and I'm sorry, then I'd forgive you. But that's not what you've done. You want to feel better when you die, and it's about you. And I don't want to hear it. I really don't. I don't care to hear it. I feel like you owe Triston and Dennis both an apology for what you've put them through. And teaching Triston to defy authority. Why the hell would you do that? Some of the values and the morals that I have, you taught me, you just didn't live it. You just didn't live it. I don't know what to say to that, Lynn, Kathy. You don't get to steal money. I mean, you don't. And then call me and go, I'm dying now. Now I want to say I'm sorry. Golly. No, because it's still about how you want to feel better when you die. No, die. This is not going to happen that way. It's not. I forgive you for me, not for you. It's in the past. I forgive you. I'm upset that you would take my money, and I'm trying to help Michael get home. I'm really trying to get him, trying to help that police officer that was trying to help me. And I would like to have my money. So I'm asking for it. I've been asking for it. Charles and Dave had no right to butt in. And so if you give it to me, give it to me. If you don't, then you live with that. You deal with it. I'm not going to sue you or something. I only sued these guys, Charles, Dave, Josh, and Joe, and Matt, because they wouldn't leave me alone. I didn't sue Tulsa police. I didn't sue any police. I could have sued Sapulpa police. Mark, you didn't investigate shit. She's making a false claim. Where's the investigation, Mark? You didn't come take pictures. You didn't come look at anything. Tulsa police didn't take my blood. They didn't go look at the video from Lady Godiva's and let me go over it with the detective. Here's what happened. Here's what I saw. That's what the shrink said. I got to see what you're looking at. And if you see something I didn't see, maybe you're delusional. But since they destroyed your evidence, I think you're not. I think they're probably trying to pull a little something here. It's illegal. They destroyed your evidence. There's a criminal matter. Yep. In more ways than you know, doctor. So, you guys all do what you do, and I'm going to do what I do. And then I'm going to do what I do with what you do. Don't whine about it. It's been the same way for a long, long time, hasn't it? We want you guys in jail, Charles, because once you're in jail, there won't be any more Peep Tom rape. It's rape. You don't have my consent. There won't be any more butting into my family relationships. There won't be any more hacking and jamming up. And I'll never be broke again. I won't. And I won't have to lie. I'm not going to lie for you. I'm not going to contribute to your crime. I'm not. Take your crime in your doll and shove it up your ass and get away from me. Get the fuck away from me. Charles, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear from you. No one's going to tell you who the leaks are. We want you stopped. I'm not told that. There's only like 3 people who have that information. I'm not one of them. And I've said that over and over and over. Stop making me repeat myself. Keep up. Write it down. Mark, you can't. You're a fucking attorney. Keep up with this shit and restrain your damn client. You're about to go to jail with him. You don't have attorney-client privilege. I got some legal advice on a thing I messed up on a brief you weren't supposed to know a fucking thing about. They ran off all the attorneys helping you. So here, use his. They're reading your brief, hacking you. So you made a mistake. He just pointed it out. Use his attorney. Okay? That's what happens. That's what we do with what you do. Things you've not seen before. So whoever thinks, dude, she's gonna, I'm undermining my authority to do that, break the law, hurt people. Who gave you that authority? Please just stop. Stop. You don't have injuries, Charles. Nobody's wrecking your car. Nobody's taking your house. You haven't lost any money. You're not entitled to win an election. Ask Bill Clinton. Ask Al Franken. Ask Anthony Weiner. Ask them. Ask John Ensign. I mean, who the fuck do you think you are? You're some little podunk nothing. If they didn't get away with it, what makes you think you would? You know, you don't have a grasp on reality at all. We got an active shooter, Tulsa police. He's still hurting people. If you guys had grabbed just some guy off the street and shoved him in the back of a patrol car, Lewis is still going to be shooting people. There's still going to be dead people. We have an officer down in need of an assist. We have another one killed in the line of duty, and his family deserves those honors. And it is something I wake up thinking about and I go to sleep thinking about. And so it would be nice if you would provide an assist and help me get him home. You don't have to, but we all live with our choices. I mean, you can explain it later, and we'll do it. I mean, look at what we can do. You can see what we can do. And all I ask for is equal protection. I assert equal protection against gender discrimination and in the application of violence against women. I shouldn't have to say this crap. And Title 18 of the United States Code, 1512 and 1513. All right? Everybody does what they do. Have a good day. I don't want to talk to you, Charles. I don't speak stupid. You're gonna have to get an interpreter. I don't understand you, and you clearly have no idea what I'm saying. So don't bother women. Okay? You have a wife. What lie? Where's Jackie when you're bothering women that don't like you? What do you lie to you tell her and your kids? Go be with your kids and your family and leave mine alone.